the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Right to the air goes Ward. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Ready up. Panther Street, Panther Street, Bronco 80. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now, first down throw for Ward. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Steady.
On the ground, here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. Let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That one taken in. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is first touchdown of the new year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
And the Lions.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
15-yard line.
Ready? Trap 50, trap. Let's go now. Panther 11, Bronco 80. Ready?
On 1st down, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he'll take it forward to the 27.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, it's Ward. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Ward. A quick throw right side. Whoa! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, here's Mitchell.
Mitchell, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth
Now
down.
the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Pioneers. Panther 60. Panther 6. 19 Lions. Ready.
They snap it to Ward. Escaping the pressure right. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Ready. Dragon 60. Viking 8.
From the gun, here's Ward. Catch is made. That is Williams. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
60.
On the ground, Judkins. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This taken around the 11. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cut 19. Cut 19.
From the gun, Jackson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That'll be punt. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
1st and 10. From the gun, here's Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run the draw with Gibbs. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his big tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a
trouble on this extra point. It is into space. Past midfield. on the move. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing, Ward. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First down throw for Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
Second down, Jackson. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Detroit. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Ward. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Ward. intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over at 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. The Lions call their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second and 10. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he's just going to flip this phone. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's 3rd and 7. Now, Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they'll remain out front by 1.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
60 boxes.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Ward. That's out wide to Judkins. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 10. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. Off the play fake, Jackson. picked off. It's Juju Brents. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's 3.
The 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
In motion now, it's Collins. To throw is Jackson. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long for Jackson. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Hey, Crash. Ready, ready.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
10 or 11. Liking 18.
Out of the gun, Ward. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Scope.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Buckle up, 2. Cowboy 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. Base to run. Inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Baltimore.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Ravens. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
Viking 18, Cougar 19.
Judkins. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 10. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. 2nd and inches.
Go, Lee. Go. Here we go. Chop it up. Back to 60.
On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Detroit.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point, and the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
23.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Bronco 80. Go.
On first down, it's Ward. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19, Charger, 19.
Thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First down, Detroit.
They hand it to Gibbs. And And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Gibbs, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. With the fullback trying to power it home. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready? Go!
They run straight ahead with Judkins. They'll take this forward for about 5. Here comes 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts.
Let's go
It's
now.
1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Judkins. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
16-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second and 6 coming up.
Ready. Let go.
They'll drop to throw. Trying to set up the tight end screen there, but that winds up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Here we go. 18.
Now it's Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. They've got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Nice job finding the seams. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
25-yard line. A gain of 9.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1.
19. Alert.
Here's Gibbs. Into the secondary, past the 40. Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Start. 8. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
shotgun snap for Ward. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
On 1st down, Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
19, Pioneer. Dragon 6, 9, trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
Brings up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Come on, come on.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. One last throw here for Ward. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point,